In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to improve your work-life balance by changing your mindset. Hi, my name is Caroline, founder of Babyproof Your Life, author of Babyproof Your Career, and I'm really excited to talk to you today about how your mindset can improve your work-life balance. Now, this video is part one of a 12-part video series that I am dedicating to sharing tools with you on how you can improve your work-life balance. Step number one, stop worrying about whether work-life balance exists and what we should really call it. Just pick a name that has meaning for you and stick with it. Now, the words work-life balance have had a bit of a bad press recently. Work-life balance is dead, I hear people say. It's impossible. There's no such thing as work-life balance, they say. We use words, euphemisms like work-life integration or lifestyle balance or other strange combinations of words. The point is, this is all a distraction. It's not the words you use that matters. It's the meaning behind those words so that you have absolute clarity about what it is you're trying to achieve. Really, what we're talking about here is whatever is the right combination of time spent at work and time spent outside of work that brings you the most happiness and fulfillment. So don't worry about what you're going to call it. Just pick a word and stick to it. Tip number two, understand that balance is not a state, a fixed position or state that you arrive at. It's an act. It's a skill. It's not a being thing, it's a doing thing. That means it requires action, requires movement, and it's constantly in motion. Let me explain. Wherever you are now, just stand on one leg. I'm going to do it too. I know you can't see my legs, but I'm standing on one leg. My balance is pretty decent, thanks to years of yoga. But while it looks like I'm standing still, it looks like I'm balanced, what's actually happening is that all the muscles and bones and joints in my leg and certainly in my body, and it's the same for you if you're doing a strange thing and standing on one leg as I am, all of those different parts of your body are working together. They're adjusting. They are counteracting each other, pushing and pulling. In other words, there's constant motion going on in order to keep you in that upright position. And that's, you can stand on two feet now, that's what I'm going to do. But that's exactly what balance is, for the purposes of achieving that wonderful combination of time spent at work and time spent outside of work that brings you the most happiness and fulfillment. It requires action on your part, consistent action, adjustments, recognizing when you're falling too much to one side and you need to come back to center. So remember, tip number two is that balance is an act and not a state. Which brings me nicely to tip number three. Practice, practice, practice. Remember I said balance is a skill? That was tip number two. Well, if it's a skill, it requires practice. It means doing the work repeatedly. So all of the tools, tips and strategies that I'm going to be sharing with you over the next 12 videos that are to improve your work-life balance, it's really important that you know that those tips and any other tips that you are probably told about or you hear about, they require an investment of time, an investment of energy. I'm afraid there's no magic wand for achieving this perfect holy grail of balance. It just doesn't work like that. But the good news is, like any skill, you can keep practicing it, and with practice you will get better at it until you become an expert at the art of balance. And that's the objective for me over the next few videos, is to get you to that place. But I need you to do your bit. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my 3 tips on how to improve your work-life balance by changing your mindset. In video 2, I'm going to be focusing on how getting up early can help you to improve your work-life balance. I look forward to seeing you there. Bye for now.